Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So good afternoon, I hope you guys are having a great April Fool's Day. I did a video this morning covering, or at least trying to cover all the April Fool's jokes in the XRP community today. Some of them were really quite funny, and in this morning's video I was also talking about Mike Novogratz discussing this idea that more money is going to be pouring into crypto this month, guys. Yes, April 2021. Well, here's another article from Michael at Val5 Links. Bakkt also believes its new crypto payment app will unlock more than $1 trillion worth of digital assets for commerce. So let me go down here. Major financial institutions are expanding their cryptocurrency services with Bakkt, launching its digital asset payments application for the general public. Now we know Bakkt was initially for institutional investors. Now they are launching an app for the general public. Of course, this is likely because cryptocurrency is becoming more and more mainstream. Bakkt was launched by the Intercontinental Exchange back in 2018, with the firm offering Bitcoin futures contracts to accredited investors exclusively. Well, now they are releasing their first retail-facing crypto initiative. Bakkt's app was trialed by 500,000 users invited to participate in its early access program in late 2020. The firm is also conducting a $1 million giveaway to encourage people to download the platform. Launched on March 30th, the payments app allows users to manage Bitcoin and other digital assets, including loyalty points and vouchers to make payments. More than 75 major brands are offering discounted gift cards to purchasers who use the Bakkt app, including Choice Hotels, Golf Now, and Best Buy. So Bakkt, realizing that they should get on the retail crypto train, that is where the money is. For institutional investors, of course, that's how they started. And I don't feel like there was much institutional investing going on back in 2018 when they launched. I'm sure there's a lot more now, but their launch seemed a bit premature, I think, looking back in hindsight. I mean, many of us were already in the crypto space at that time, and so, to us it was a no-brainer, and we thought Bakkt was going to bring in all this liquidity, all this money, this new money, which would essentially start the crypto rally. Sure enough, Bitcoin price plummeted back in December of 2018, and I believe it was December. No, it was, I think it was the fall was when they launched. It was in and around here. I think it was September 2018, and then sure enough, fell off a cliff. Bitcoin basically fell off a cliff. But since then, we have seen an upward trajectory for Bitcoin. I'm trying to remember it correctly. I think Bakkt actually launched in 2019. Anyway, it was announced in 2018. But with regards to the market, some people are assuming the bottom of the bear market was back in March of 2020. Of course, the beer flu pandemic shut down many markets, which brought Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies to tumble. But I would argue that there's definitely an argument. I don't know if I believe it 100%, but I would definitely argue that the bottom was back in December of 2018. I mean, the actual literal bottom was in 2018. It was the lowest price that Bitcoin dipped to after the $20,000 high of 2017. But anyway, I'm getting a bit off topic here. The point I'm making here is Bakkt launching a crypto app for retail traders. This is great for the crypto space. More news here, guys, for XRP. Elliot Lee here saying, glad to announce the release of ripple-keypairs 1.0. So more developments from RippleX, which once was called the Spring Initiative. Public key cryptography is one of the fundamental technologies that enables the XRP ledger and other blockchain systems to operate. It uses a pair of keys, a public key and a private key. Anyone can create a new account and have authority to sign transactions from that account. In order to generate these keys, you can use a software library like ripple-keypairs, and it links to that software library right here. Guys, I will link this in the description if you're interested. Many of the applications that integrate with the XRP ledger depend on the stability and security of ripple-keypairs in order to create and use XRP ledger accounts. Each account has an address, which is derived from the account's master public key. It might also have a regular key, which is a secondary way to authorize transactions from an account. An account can also have a signing list to allow for multi-signing, which requires a transaction to have multiple signatures before it is considered valid. We help to maintain and enhance the libraries underpinning the XRP ledger in order to ensure superior security, safety, and ease of use for every app that uses XRP. So a more secure way to sign transactions on the XRPL. And it's great to see these developments coming out of RippleX. Of course, this is just more evidence that Ripple's lawyers, I'm sure, are bringing to court to demonstrate that the XRPL, the XRP ledger, utilizes XRP for many different use cases, and that it is not only Ripple that is driving the development of the XRPL. So I wanted to thank Elliot Lee for posting that. And Sologenic, guys, is finally live. The Sologenic DEX is live. This retweeted out from the Cryptic Poet. I mentioned this a couple of days ago, but thought it'd be of interest to mention it again today since it is live. The wait is over. The Sologenic DEX is now live. Trade any fraction of upcoming tokenized assets, Solo and XRP. Have self-custody of your private keys, which I think is very, very important. Access advanced trading features 24/7 and fully customize your trading terminal. Having self-custody of your private keys is quintessential, I think, and is going to be more and more important, guys, as we become wealthier with cryptocurrency. Now, I am giving away 2 ledgers. We didn't reach our target of 70,000 by today, but I am giving you guys until Monday. We only have a couple hundred subscribers to go, which in the grand scheme of things is really, really, really good. I gotta say, I mentioned it in this morning's video. I was super impressed that in a short 6 weeks, the channel gained over 7,500 new subscribers. So 70,000 was the goal. Again, we're almost there, guys. I am giving away 2 Ledger Nanos. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe now. Also, if you are looking to purchase a Ledger Nano, perhaps, I do also have an affiliate link in the description. You don't have to use it, though, if you don't want to. I just figure I'd mention it just in case you guys want to buy one. All right, let's keep moving, though. This from XR Pizza for Dinner on Twitter. Today I'm excited to launch the Minecraft XRP Tipper plugin version 0.1.0. It's the first application that integrates Minecraft into the XRPL, guys, so more utility on the XRPL that is not related to Ripple. The app follows players to send XRP to Minecraft server owners while in the game. I've written an introduction on my blog, so I will link this tweet in the description, guys, if you're interested in that. The plugin is fully integrated with the Sum wallet, so another XRP custody wallet, and I have to give a huge shout out to Veets Vin for all the developer friendliness put into his application. On the Minecraft side, the plugin is developed on the Spigot MC platform. He tags the people in this tweet. Plugin can be found here. Minecraft server owners should check this out. Instructions are here. So this is a full guide, guys, if you guys are interested in Minecraft. Now there is a plugin to send XRP through the XRPL to fellow Minecraft players if that's your jam. And John Deaton, guys, is worried that you're contacting Judge Torres. So let's bring it back to the SEC lawsuit for a sec. It has been brought to my attention that several people may have contacted Judge Torres via email or letter to the court. Again, please do not contact the court or any attorneys in this case. If you want your story included or told, then please email my firm. But please, I beg you, do not contact the judge or the magistrate or the court or the SEC attorneys or the Ripple attorneys. So apparently people in the XRP community are contacting the judge, the SEC, Ripple's attorneys, and John Deaton is begging you guys, please do not call anybody. Send all your information, your stories, your contact info to him. He is taking care of it. My firm reads your emails. He says, I know that many of you have suffered economic hardships, but no good can come from disturbing the process. So please, 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 please don't contact them. Real XRP boy here saying Bitcoin maxi sabotage. I don't think so. But you know, I don't put anything past anyone. Dictator know-it-all saying, yeah, the judge may need to be aware that maximalists from the Bitcoin camp may do whatever it takes to sabotage everything. They've been trying for years to sabotage XRP. Stephanie Starr, just reiterating John Deaton's point here. Oh my lord, please XRP army, don't contact the judge. And John Deaton down here posting his law firm's email address. That's what I wanted to say. all-deaton@deatonlawfirm.com. So contact John Deaton if you have any questions, if you want to share your stories. His office is responding best as possible, but he's a very busy guy. He's been getting a lot of people wanting to join this class action lawsuit. So yeah. I'll leave it at that. Don't call the judge. This from MACKATTACKXRP. Ripple CEO hopes for talks with SEC once Gary Gensler is confirmed. Now, Brad Garlinghouse was recently interviewed on Bloomberg News, and he emphasized right at the beginning that Ripple intends to fight the SEC lawsuit vigorously. In our point of view, what happens here, it is not just a lawsuit against Ripple, it's really against the crypto industry at large. This is coming from Brad Garlinghouse from the interview. The Ripple CEO, as in previous interviews, points out the lack of regulatory clarity for investors and entrepreneurs, and that other countries such as the UK, Singapore, Japan, and Switzerland have already taken care of the regulatory clarity. As Garlinghouse revealed, Ripple is pinning its hopes on crypto-savvy MIT professor Gary Gensler, who is expected to be confirmed as the the SEC's new chairman before the end of April. He says, "I'm hopeful that as a new administration comes into the SEC, there's an opportunity to revisit some of these conversations." As you may know, Jay Clayton, as the chair of the SEC the day before he left office, he brought this lawsuit against Ripple and against me personally and against Chris Larson personally. And I'm hopeful with Gary Gensler, likely the new chair of the SEC, there is an opportunity to have a conversation with that new leadership as he brings his team in, and what can be done for Ripple and really for the whole crypto industry to provide clarity and allow people to participate in these markets and build companies. There's some more information from that interview. I don't want to get into that so much. The interview is linked down here from Bloomberg Crypto, so I will link this article in the description of the video. It's already been viewed almost 50,000 times. It's a 6-minute clip with Emily Chang interviewing Brad Garlinghouse. So, essentially more of the same. Brad feels like the SEC lawsuit, for obvious reasons, was not merited. I think it's safe to say that there are enough reasons and evidence as to why that is. But anyway, they're in the position they're in, and they're doing the best they can to fight it. And this tweet here, guys, brought to us by Digital Assets Daily, a recent video of Augustin Carstens of the BIS talking about the private and public sector collaboration efforts to reform the international monetary system. Listen to this, guys.
We have a very broad history of many different private efforts to come with private money to compete with central bank money. And at the end, what I described in my presentation is what happens. At some point, you need to have a finality. You need to have liquidity, intraday liquidity, and at some point, you need to have a lender of last resort. You don't have that in many privately created currencies, and that at some point can be a problem. Now, if you apply that at the national level, at some point you will fall into that problem. And therefore, the issue is, why should we invent again something that works? Now, let's build on that, and let's open up the system so that private innovation can make it even better.
Wow, great clip here brought to us by Digital Assets Daily of Augustin Carstens from the BIS. Apex Crypto down here, I think, hits the nail on the head. Sounds like a banker who knows the world is out of options. You know, bankers wouldn't traditionally resort to the private sector unless they were in big trouble. And Augustin Carstens is now welcoming private innovation into the banking sector. And I think that this collaboration, and I think he thinks this collaboration will create a more robust financial system. Cryptotainment down here saying notes from his BIS Summit appearance a couple of weeks back. So let me read you guys this. We are creating a cyber center. We join forces to assure the resiliency of the financial system in the face of different types of attacks. We are establishing innovation centers around the world to scope technology around the world and how they can affect the financial system. The idea is not to reinvent hot water, but to join forces with the private and public. Centers deployed by the end of the year. There's more there, guys, and I will link this in the description of the video if you want to read further. But I think the writing's on the wall, and it's very clear. Augustin Carstens, very, very welcoming to the private sector. Of course, we can't forget this photo here of Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple. I believe this was back from 2019, sitting in on this meeting put on by the BIS, and I know many of you guys have seen this screen grab before. Christine Lagarde sitting here. Augustin Carstens, I believe that's him over here in the corner. I believe there was another photo, another screen grab of this where we can see him more clearly, but let me put it out here. Do you see any other CEO of a cryptocurrency company in this photo? I mean, you can look at the photo from many different angles, and there are many out there on the internet. But Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, sitting at that main table back in 2019, discussing the future of finance with these heavy hitters from the IMF, the Hong Kong Monetary Authority, the Saudi Arabian Monetary Authority. Christine Lagarde at this time was at the IMF. So huge players in the space. Now we have Augustin Carstens from just yesterday stating in this video that they are welcoming in the public and private sector to work together to reform the monetary system. Let's keep our eyes on the prize, guys. XRP and real world utility to follow. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel, guys. 70,000, we're so close. Got to get there by Monday. I'm giving away 2 ledgers, a Ledger Nano S and S, but you got to be subscribed to win. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.